Top.
Sup?
How you doing?
How are you?
Episode 23? Yes.
Something.
23.
Yeah. 23 and me.
Hey! Yeet.
It's,
23 and yeet.
23 and yeet. That's what my dad did to me. He just
Cheers.
left. Cheers. Just like stocks, I'm a pump and dump. Yeah,
Oh, boy.
That's for people that don't
Sorry.
watch the entire episode. You'll get more of that if you watch.
Pump and dump?
Yeah, you'll get. I'll give
That's
you.
not,
I'll
that's
give you a
not
pump and
good.
dump.
Just giving people babies?
If
You
make
can't
it,
just drop
if you
off
make
a
it
baby.
45 minutes
Surprise!
through,
It's a baby.
you think I don't have any? You think I can't find a baby?
I'll find one.
I'll get a baby.
I'll get you a baby.
One way or another. That was a good start.
Oh, my God.
What do you guys talk about on your podcast? I don't fucking know.
No, that was Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Bump it up.
Bump it up.
I've been working on some crappy rap lyrics lately, and that was one of them. I don't even remember what I
you're a
rhymed
pump
it
and
with.
dump.
I don't even remember what I rhymed with, but I was like, treat it like the stock market. I'm a pump and dump, and like something about Reddit. It was dumb. They're all dumb,
That's all right.
but
That's
it's
fair.
fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the stock group chat that we're in.
Okay.
Yeah, you weren't paying attention at all, but for like
No.
a solid 2 hours, me, Mike, and
oh,
David.
I
would
did
just
see
fucking,
stuff popping up. I just didn't read any of it.
Dude.
'Cause I
like a
guys
solid
talk a
hour.
lot.
We were just we were talking about sad stuff and like girls and like how do you flirt, and then out of nowhere I was like, you just gotta become a SoundCloud rapper. And they were like, what? And then we fucking freestyled for like an hour, and like they were not
works.
good. Some of them were good.
yeah.
Yeah, but most of them were not good.
No, I unfortunately I can't read most of what you guys are talking about in that chat because I
I
am working
love
and I can't physically even touch I can barely touch my phone because it's in my pocket.
Normally I can't, but you know, I've been sitting there. Cause
I've been wearing my earbuds to work, luckily, so that's been cool. But
yeah.
no,
But I love that group chat. Love you guys. Seriously. It sucks not having like somebody texting me all the time anymore.
Yeah.
But you guys do, and I love you.
yeah, I like when I do read it, I enjoy it. And once in a while, I can pop in,
Yeah.
but like most of the time, I literally physically can't like pull my
Yeah.
phone out to read the whole conversation because I'm
The one
on
you
the line.
missed was the best. We were
What?
talking about like our anime origin stories,
Oh boy, yeah.
and Damon's the hero.
Okay.
Mike is just a support character, and I'm the villain for some fucking reason. And then they were like, "Well, what's Brandon doing?" They were like, "Oh, he's just jerking off somewhere in the corner." I was like, "We're at a hardware store right now. I friggin' hope not." I was like, "Brandon, get your knobs off the knobs."
No,
Meanwhile, you're looking for a vanity.
I'm grabbing this cock and I'm not leaving without it.
Just let me go grab my cock.
I got an idea in the light section.
God, dude,
So many of them.
I have been to so many hardware stores this past month.
I know.
It has felt
Me too.
amazing, man. I want to build something so bad.
We will.
I literally,
Eventually.
I have literally been commenting on people's things. They're like, I kind of want to get in here and renovate this or paint this wall. And I'm like, I will come help you.
Yeah.
I need it, man.
Yeah.
I got to get back and start helping my brother with his house.
Yeah.
Once things warm up, because that basement still needs finished.
Yeah. Once things are gone, I'll help them too.
Yeah. Tulip or not? Tulip.
Tulip.
Yeah.
But no. So we were gonna talk about travel.
Yeah, I went off on a tangent. My Ritalin usually wears off around 5:30, and guess
Yeah.
what time it is?
It is time for no
5:30.
Ritalin time.
No Ritalin, baby. I'm Ritalin on Ritalin.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm about to start killing them. Just,
So much Ritalin.
I'm glad I finally filled that prescription, by the way, because that was fucking.
Yeah.
My mind was everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out so many people that I work with have Ritalin and Adderall prescriptions. And I was like, yeah, dude, that last week was crazy. And they're like, you were hilarious, man.
Yeah, I
like-
think that's kind of why I'm always off in the rando.
Yeah.
I could probably use some Ritalin.
I got some right here.
I mean,
It's just meth.
no, that'd be interesting.
No, but dude,
Eventually, maybe
they were
one
like,
time.
"Oh, you were really off," and I was like, "Yeah, man. Like, I forgot to get my prescription." And they're like, "You
Yeah.
forgot?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I went one day without it, and then because I was without it, I just
Forgot.
forgot."
A
And
lot.
they're like, dude,
Yeah, so what happens? You just forget a lot of things.
they're all like, "Oh, I have the same prescription as you," and I was like, "Legally, you can't take somebody else's prescription, but now I know for the future." They all have like the same prescription. Some
Yeah.
have like the regular release, and I have the extended release because the regular release like makes me go Super Saiyan for an hour and then I die.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Also, for our video listeners, before we actually talk about what we want to, my buddy's band has these 6 shirts. Echo Break, check them out. Their music's beautiful. Their shirts are beautiful. They need to make tank tops.
Yep.
And check out my leggings. These are also beautiful and soft. For our audio
Velvet.
listeners, just imagine the greatest shirt you've ever seen and the softest leggings you've ever seen. Under some jorts.
With they're black with pink neon
They're orchids.
or orchid
yeah,
shapes.
they're orchids.
The orchids. They're not.
Speaking of orchids, let's transition to travel speaking time.
Yeah, we were gonna talk about like
Yeah.
eventually like
Dude,
once. I mean, well, for me personally,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually going to Florida for a week. For me and Melissa planned on it for like 2019
yeah, a couple years now.
that we were gonna go and started saving for it then. So we were like, well, it's not as bad there, so
Yeah, I got some buddies going in April.
yeah. Plus, we're going to Disney World,
Yeah,
so we're only going to be outside, and it's at like half capacity, I think, still.
yeah,
So we're just
that'd be sick. I've never been.
yeah,
Never been to Disney World.
yeah. This will be my second time. I only went once
I'm
in
probably
middle
banned
school.
from Disney World. Honestly.
Surprise! We saw a video.
No, they have
Rich.
Disney has some rules about drawing specific content about their characters, and
They don't know.
it was a pretty popular one of those. Like I've made money and got like sponsored from Crunchyroll for like a year. It was only supposed to be a month, but they gave me Crunchyroll for like an entire year. It was dope.
Surprise!
I could give out like free passes, but I didn't want to because then people would know what I was doing.
Yeah,
I was drawing weird things.
it's okay. No,
I was
but
good at it.
we're going. Yeah, so we're just basically only doing a bunch of outside shit. So
Yeah, my friends that are going, they're basically going to the beach, and they said anybody could be invited, and I was like, I've never seen the ocean, and they're like, you should go too, and I'm like, I don't know if I even can go.
yeah, you're gonna be busy with work.
Yeah.
I put in for this like a month and 2
Yeah.
months ago.
I mean, if I
To make
wanted
sure
to
we
go,
got it.
I'd have to put in the request like tomorrow,
Yeah.
but it's not till like end of April,
Oh, okay.
so it's actually it's around my mom's birthday. Might be, yeah, I think it is on my mom's birthday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but yeah, so we're gonna be going there just to go to Disney World again,
jealous.
and mainly so I can go to Star Wars and Harry Potter, and then her Magic Kingdom. She's gonna do we're gonna do the Beauty and the Beast dinner
nice.
thing.
We should go to Legoland. That's down there. We should plan
Ooh.
a trip. Yeah.
That'd be a fun time to go.
Friggin' dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll make a vlog out of it for you guys.
Yeah.
It's just us on a road trip to fucking Legoland.
Did we get there and it's just absolute silence while we're focusing on building something? Just,
Where's another fucking wheel?
I need the 4 slot. I need the floor slot. You can never find the 4 slot.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
always 3, 5, or 6.
See, the problem is too is that when you're in there's always like a bunch of 5-year-olds.
I'll fight them.
So they're always like building dumb piece of shit that just obviously won't work because they don't have minds
It's
yet.
a car.
Because they're kids.
Yeah.
So you can.
You know what I'm building, you little friggin' 5-year-old? It's
An
a
actual
dick.
It's a dick vehicle.
Yeah. It's got hydraulics in it. Oh, I could
a
figure
dick
it out.
vehicle.
I already figured it out.
How would you make that one word? Dick vehicle. Like I feel like because you could do devicle, but that is it doesn't. You just say dick vehicle, but like, oh man,
Ram. I'm just going to car models right now.
Ram. I almost wanted to say like Phalicle.
Ooh.
It's a Phalicle. And it's obvious if you look at it that it's called it's the Phalicle.
Dickmobile.
The Dickmobile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause that.
The Phalicle works.
Yeah, Phalicle.
Yeah.
The Phalicle.
Are we gonna build a dick car?
Yes, we are.
Can it be in a demolition derby?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. We really should. We should
build a dick vehicle.
We're just gonna build a really heavy thing that's just a bunch of like. It's just. We're just gonna build a giant thing of plaster and then like stick it on the front of the car when we get to the derby. It's the Phalicle.
Just rolling behind people.
Running into the middle, right into their
I'd
rear
be so
ends.
down for that. Have you ever done a demolition derby?
No,
It
but
hurts.
sounds like CTE worth it.
Oh, it was fucking fun.
And then-
you're hurting for like days, dude.
Well,
Days. And I'm older now, so probably weeks or death.
yeah,
It should be a
fucking go
hearse.
for it. Yeah, and then we just gotta shape the end, and
Yeah.
I mean like throw on some balls.
Yeah.
How do you throw? How would we throw on balls to the Phalicle?
The wheel wells. Yeah, we get the kind of vehicle that has a spaced out back rear tires, and then the wheel well cover that goes over, and then you just shape that to where it looks like balls. Yeah. I'm an artist.
And we only paint some of the trim lines.
Yeah.
So it looks like rando veins.
We're gonna build a dick car.
We're gonna build the Phalicle.
And we're only gonna drink out of the dick koozies, which I can't believe people actually want, man.
I have things to make dick ice. So we can throw dick
my
ice
God,
in the
yeah.
dick koozies and out of
Dude,
the Phalicle.
I have things to make dick-shaped chocolates and dick-shaped popsicles.
We're gonna drink beer during the demolition derby.
You can in some places.
I mean, you're in a demolition derby.
Yeah.
There's no reason you can't.
Yeah.
Can you? Do you think that's illegal
I
to
think it
drink
is.
while doing the demolition derby?
I think it is.
That's bullshit.
But
You're
look-
literally destroying your car.
Look at where most demolition derbies are. The one that
They're
I
already
did,
drinking.
the one that I did was in Kansas.
I guess they're already
And I'm
drunk.
pretty sure everybody was.
They're
already
just not drinking in the vehicle. They just get hammered before they
Yeah.
get hammered.
I think I was like 17, so I was not drinking. No, I wasn't. 'Cause I didn't actually start drinking.
You know
until
what?
19,
We're gonna
22.
host it. We're gonna host it.
Oh, hell
It's
yeah.
gonna be called the Drunk Derby.
2 drunk derby. 2 cars go in, 1 car comes out.
Only one car comes. It's the Phalicle.
Dude, we could redo the windshield wiper fluid to where it actually shoots forward.
We're just gonna shoot that sake stuff.
Yes.
We're gonna be blind.
Yes.
We're not gonna see shit. Just crash.
Speaking of sake, let's transition to where I want to travel to. I want to go to
Oh,
Japan, baby.
fuck. Yeah, go for
I
it.
want to go to Japan so bad, man.
I know. Me too. That's something on my list.
I'm actually thinking of trying to learn the language, like actually trying to learn it. I know like dumb words and shit, but
I'm sorry, I just thought of the vehicle, but blurred.
yeah, if we have video, we have to blur it. It's just
You said Japan and just thought video blurred.
oh, buddy. Oh, that'd be perfect. That would cost a lot of money, but eventually.
No, we would just, I mean, I don't know. I don't,
You would
paper
need
mache.
land. No, I mean to host it, we would need land, the legality of it.
I mean, yeah.
Which-
No, you know what? We just go to a place that's a demolition derby and we sponsor it.
Oh yeah.
Hosted by Too Drunk.
Well, hosted by Buffalo House.
Or Buffalo House.
Yeah,
The Too Drunk Derby.
bro.
Get hammered before you get hammered.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. We gotta do a remix to a song, and just have like when the Phalicle comes out, it's gotta be like we need like a heavy.
Now you're a
song.
man.
No, we need like a heavy song, and then it's gotta start out with "What's wrong, step bro," and then you just.
No.
I love it.
No. No. Oh, no.
It would be perfect.
Oh.
I would love that so much.
It should just be Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim.
Through the window, by the window.
What's wrong, step bro? I fucking love it. Speaking of what's wrong, step bro, and Japanese things, I've decided my next dumb tattoo.
Yeah?
I'm gonna get uwu. Right there.
No.
Yeah, I have to. Just I'm thinking either on the collarbone or like right along the shirt neckline. That way I could just like fuck with people and be like, man, uwu.
Ooh, woo.
Uwu.
Oh, God. No, like, dude, we'd have so much fun in Japan. All this.
Dude.
I know you don't like sushi, but man.
Dude, I would still.
Try it, at least.
I would try it in Japan, yeah.
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 Yeah, you'd have to.
Yeah.
There's so much.
I just don't like seafood, man.
I get it. I can get it.
Like,
It's
I found out yesterday when we were at that Japanese place and I was eating ramen, which I knew this already, but normally I'll grab a fork, and it's not because I don't know how to use chopsticks. It's because I have arthritis and it really fucking hurts. I found out yesterday that if I do try to eat with chopsticks, the pain goes from my right hand into my left hand. But not like painfully. Like I'll be sitting there eating and my right hand will hurt and my left hand will just be like shaking. So I went to pass one of the sake
and you spilled
glasses. No, I didn't spill it, but I went to pass it to the person next to me. I was like, here, have some sake. You know, like they gave me a huge bottle. Like, here, I'm not going to drink the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I went to pass it and she's like, why the hell is your hand shaking so bad? And I was like, I told you guys when we sat down that I have arthritis and I can't use chopsticks very well. And they're like, why didn't you ask for a fork? And I was like, I'm a white guy. If I ask for a fork, everyone's going to make fun of me. I will endure the pain.
Yeah, basically.
But
I also don't mind. I like chopsticks for most of my.
yeah, well, I was eating ramen, so I did kind of want a fork, you know, just so I could actually twirl it and get all of it in. But I was making do.
There you go.
And then I
Yeah.
had the soup ladle thingy.
Yeah, dude. Also, yeah, the ramen and shit you can get there.
Dude.
Fucking nut,
Dude.
mobile.
I just want to go. I want to go to one of the vending machines that has the canned coffee.
That'd be cool.
That's
I'd
all
try
I
it.
want to do. And I want to be late to something we're going to. That way I can run out of the hotel with bread in my mouth. Just because I have to.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But we should actually plan a trip, man. That Spirited Away
Eventually,
thing.
Yeah.
That's next year, I think.
I mean, yeah.
We should see about maybe going to that. You got your passport?
I mean, I'll get one, but
Yeah, get one.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah. Boys
We'll
go to
see.
Japan.
We'll
Boys go to
see.
Japan. Boys go to Japan.
Okay.
I don't
We'll
know how to
try.
say boys
We'll
go to
see.
Japan in Japanese.
I mean, I'm definitely down to see if we can
Ooh.
talk about it.
Ooh, Nissan and Nippon. That's the video title when we go. Nissan and Nippon. Because Nissan is brother and Nippon is Japan.
Okay.
I don't know. My weeaboo friends are going to be mad at me because I mispronounced that word.
I don't know what it is anyways.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But I am down to try. That'd be cool.
Dude, it'd be fun. I want to travel so fucking much.
No, I
man.
know. I mean,
Like,
at the very least, I know as soon as we can, we're also going to go to Chicago.
yeah.
But it's
Chicago would be
cold there,
cool.
so we
Yeah.
can't be outside. So
Yep.
that's not a...
Yep.
Yeah.
I honestly want to go. I've only been to one place west of the Rocky Mountains, and
Well, my computer overloaded, cut out on us early for transition. It was closer anyways.
I don't know what we missed.
Not much, I think.
Yeah, I think we only missed like a minute or two.
Maybe a minute.
But yeah,
But-
early transition.
Early transition.
Gang,
I don't know,
gang.
sorry. No. So,
I don't remember what
we were talking about something about Japan.
Oh, yeah. I want to go to Japan. It'd be dope.
Yeah.
That's about it.
But, questions, I guess.
Question time.
So, let me double check.
Question
Let me find it, because I wrote...
time.
These are ones I thought of.
Brandon's gonna ask some
So-
questions.
What is the least favorite thing about the way your body works?
Oh, no. I'm broken.
I mean, I guess for not so much in like obviously like your random physical ailments, but just like
Oh, like just in general?
yeah, I guess like for me, like my least favorite thing about the way my body works is that in the morning I cannot take a shit.
Yeah. Mine is
like-
like I'm on a schedule.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Mine's 8:00.
Mine's
But, like-
6:30 in the morning, which sucks on weekends
Yeah,
because sometimes I will wake up at 6:30 in the morning.
that's why I wake up at 8. It sucks because that's when I'm always able to go at work. Because when I first wake up in the morning,
Can't
I'm
go.
like not. Yeah, my body literally just won't let me. So like, it sucks,
Yeah.
and I hate it because I wish I could just do that, so I don't have to worry about going at work. But I always have to go at work.
Yeah. I always have to go at 6:30 and I start work at 6.
Yeah,
So it's very fun when I get to work because I'm like, I hope you guys aren't ready to actually work because I'll be right back.
yeah, basically.
And then I go play solitaire
Yeah, you're just like, oh, sorry, I didn't have time to go before I got in.
every day.
Yeah, I mean at that point you're just like, sorry, that's when my clock works. I can't.
Yeah.
I got poo.
Can't help it.
You got poo. Got poo.
Got poo, got poo.
Yeah, that's always like,
That does kind of suck.
yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of like, well, because for me at work, it just makes my day like rough
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
because I'm not a lot. I have to have someone cover me.
Yeah.
So
I generally don't. I can just go.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If that's freedom,
Freedom.
that's true freedom.
I can't actually think of something that I hate about how my body works. I can't think of anything other than poop.
Yeah,
All I can think about is poop.
yeah, it's fair. It kind of dictates a lot of your life because when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
And it's why I can't drink coffee at work. I hate it. I want to drink
I
coffee.
never had that. I never had that with coffee.
No?
Everybody always said, like, you drink a cup of coffee and then you gotta go. Like,
Yeah.
no.
See, like, yeah, Melissa doesn't do that either. Well, I mean, she might actually, but she's just home, so she does.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't happen to me.
She needs to.
It happens to me with food.
Yeah.
Like, right after I eat, like a good 30, 45 minutes after, I gotta go.
That's metabolism.
It's kicking in.
Metabolism.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's ridiculous. But God damn it.
I know.
On real things that I hate about how my body works, which I'm sure everybody sees on the podcast, I constantly move around a lot.
Yeah.
If I sit
You get locked up.
too much, my joints lock like crazy. If it's cold outside, my joints lock like crazy.
I can't sit still. I mean,
Yeah.
it's why I sit in a rocking chair, guys. Rocking chairs are my favorite thing because it allows me to still sit in a place and move.
That's why I sit in the big chair, because I can like move around constantly.
Yeah.
And renegotiate with my body.
Yeah, I just literally like I remember in middle school I would get in trouble because I couldn't stop tapping because I was drumming on stuff.
Like that.
And I remember my 7th grade teacher, Mrs. Nance.
Damn, call her out.
Well, she would like no, I mean honestly.
No, I was doing that like damn.
I mean, she wasn't my favorite teacher.
Lay in, my liege.
But she just kind of, she was always pretty rough on a lot of kids. But like, me in particular, because I was fucking fidgety as shit. And I don't sit still. So like, I'm always moving or tapping something. Because I do it. And she would just fucking yell at me all the time for it. And so I remember the last day of class, I'm sitting at my desk, and the bell goes off for the last hour of my class, and I took my finger just fucking in between the desk. I just fucking fingered the shit out of that desk. And it was just like, ha! And then I left.
I just fingered the shit out of that desk.
It hurt.
Yeah.
Because it was metal and wood. And I still had middle school fingers. So they weren't big and meaty. I could do that now.
Hey, I still have middle school fingers.
They're huge.
Tiny hands.
I don't have big hands either. But.
Dude, I literally let someone try on my overalls yesterday, and they could fit in them, which I got a size that was a little too small. And then they were trying on boots, and I was like, I bet you $100 I could fit those boots. And they're like, no, you probably couldn't. And then I put my foot next to the boots, and they're like, oh my God, you could fit those boots. And I was like, yeah, I can. And they're like, they go up to your knees, though. And I was like, yeah.
I'll try them.
I'll try them on eventually.
You fucking bet.
You bet I will. I'm gonna look hot. No, but actually, I can fit into Chloe's boots.
Okay.
And she's been buying a lot of marketplace boots, and she's sending me pictures and shit of them, and I'm like, yo, I could figure out an outfit for those. And she's like, they're heels. And I was like, I could figure out an outfit for those.
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna take them.
You fucking thought.
You fucking thought. I know.
I am on a roll with the rando fucking jokes in there.
Yeah. Dude, but
Thought.
you fuck. She is not.
No, you bitch. I'm calling you a thought.
Oh, I am a thought. Yeah,
You thought?
I am.
I thought you were a thought.
I thought he was a thought. Nah.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah.
But I think,
Do you have another question? We can't cut this early. man.
no, I haven't. No. I have other questions.
Do you guys like pizza, by the way? Do you? How much?
What's your favorite recess memory?
Oh my God. I don't have a favorite, but I remember this. It stays in my head constantly.
Yeah.
It's one of those like embarrassing things that you always go back to. Some horrible kid put ketchup all over the red like fireman pole for our playscape,
Oh.
and I went down it. And bro, ketchup that's been sitting out
Is
in
gross.
Oklahoma
Oh,
smells awful.
it's
And it
just
was
super rotten tomatoes.
all over me.
Oh, fuck.
And recess was in the middle of the day.
Yeah, so you're like, Mom, bring me clothes.
So
I can't.
I was ketchup boy. And it was disgusting. And you know how I am with things that get on my hands? Like,
Yeah.
I had to immediately like run and wash my hands.
Yeah.
But we weren't really allowed to go back into the school unless we found a teacher, and I couldn't find a teacher, so I had to run around
With ketchup
freaking
on.
out with ketchup everywhere. And I hate that kid. I don't know his name. No one figured out who he was. But
Dick.
I hate you. If you ever watch this, like legitimately, I hate you. Because I was in
Suck it.
like third grade, third or fourth, and that's still here. And
See, for me,
I hate you.
I think of 2. 3, actually.
Okay.
One, the first one was like, I remember like I was during maybe 3rd or no, it would have been 5th grade. It was 5th grade when I went back to Cromie.
I don't know the schools here.
I went to a private school for the first like, or for 2nd and 3rd and 4th grade, and then like the first quarter into 5th grade I switched. And thank God, I hated my private school, but
I went to a military school. Kinda. It was on a military base. It was condemned.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I remember that I was they allowed 5th graders to be like guards and help the other
Yeah.
volunteers watch
line
over the
them up
younger
and stuff.
kids.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot what the name was.
It's like a hall monitor, but not.
Yeah, but we just got to have a recess and hang out there. So that was really cool. So I basically just got to like I would just always hang out with the other person, whoever it was, on the jungle on like the tall. They had this like some weird thing that I've never really seen them at other places. It's just one of those like odd tall ones. And we would just kind of stand up there and watch around. Once in a while, I have to like,
Oh, I have one.
yeah.
That's also a bad one. Continue. Sorry.
But so we had that. I had that one that was really always kind of cool to do. Watching little kids like fucking fall and eat shit and just like have to kind of like
That's
not
why you
laugh while
just
you're helping
reminded
them
me
get
of
up.
mine.
Second one, when I was younger, I would also like run around and play like obviously like you were games and cops and robbers and shit. Starship Troopers.
Oh, fudge.
I would play Starship Troopers with my fucking like in like 5th grade.
Nice.
I would, but the thing was too is like because I only had like 2 or 3 friends that I usually played with, so that time I got like 2 or 3 other kids just to be like, hey, we're like acting like we're shooting at aliens because I couldn't really like. As a 5th grader, I didn't know how to explain what Starship Trooper was.
Yeah.
So like, we were doing.
We played.
Great
Final
movie.
Fantasy.
You should watch
Yeah,
it. It's horrible,
should.
but it's great.
The
The first one's good.
The first one's good. It actually like has a lot of satirical commentary on propaganda, and it's great, which is funny because a lot of military guys like cite that movie as an influence, and I'm like, you realize that movie's completely against the military, right? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
not gonna go there.
They so I remember doing that, but the third and this one's my favorite. I remember there was this kid and I know his name. His name is Mark. I don't know his last name, so it doesn't matter.
That's a good last name.
Mark.
I don't know his last name.
But I remember he was playing tag and running around and shit, and then all of a sudden I'm just watching him and he's doing one of those things where he looks backwards while he's running forwards to see if someone was behind him, and just fucking straight to the pull-up bar head. Just
We
boom.
had that happened to a girl.
Legs fly out from under him. he goes at least 5 feet, and that's not an exaggeration because it was a good amount of size. So
Yeah.
he goes flying. I'm watching. I kind of start laughing, but I also am like a little horrified by the ding of it slightly vibrating sound and like the hollowness of his head. And he basically just hits the ground. I watched I watched the fucking latchkey mom across, like basically directly across from me, just standing on the sidewalk portion of of the 8 circle or whatever. Not 8 circle, the circle.
Square.
And this one was just a big circle. But she's standing there and she saw it right in front of her too. So she does the, because she's just someone, it was a other student's mom.
Yeah.
So like she does the mom reach out to come like coddle and help him up, and he just gets up and he's just rubbing his head just like and just runs and just keeps going. He's just like, all right, and just keeps playing, and she's just like,
you just accidentally told my story. Kinda. It's a little different.
She was basically like, I just watched this kid get a fucking concussion and just run off. All right, whatever.
You just kind of accidentally told my story a little bit, dude.
I'm sorry. It's, yeah.
Mine wasn't a pole, but similar.
Swings?
Yeah.
Yep.
I like got really high up and I went to jump off, and I legitimately did a backflip.
Ooh.
Like in the air. And I remember I'm like upside down and other kids are like, what? But then I went too far.
And then you just rolled on your act.
The backflip kept going, and I literally did a full backflip. I see all the kids, and I'm like, oh shit, that's the ground. It just went.
Yep.
And I full on belly flopped into the ground and was like,
that fucking sound. So I did the same thing.
I got up though, and like I was embarrassed because I saw everyone looking at me like, well, that's so cool, and then it was not cool. So I like jumped up real quick. I was like,
yeah.
I ran over to the little tubes that you could crawl through, and I got in the tube and was like, because I like literally destroyed myself.
Dude, I remember kind of doing the same thing. Me and my brother, I might have told the story a while back.
I don't know.
Me and my brother.
I don't remember the last episode.
Me either. Me and my brother would hang out with this kid Alex when we were kids, and we went to this school, the Warren Consolidated Schools Administrator's office. It was it was basically an old school that they just turned, a smaller school that they turned into a building.
I used to do their landscaping.
And like 13 and Hoover. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, well that swing set,
like 20 schools.
That swing set. On the left of it, like there's basically just a swing set. So me and my brother and Alex would like hang up there sometimes because we would go to the church, and to get to the church, we'd cut through there because there was like a hole in the fence that led to the neighborhood that led to the street. You can get there. So we would do that. But at that swing set, we would also basically take our shoes and see how far we could fling them.
Oh, while you're on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we would also, at one time, we're like, let's try the jump high thing.
Oh.
So I jumped off at the peak instead of into the peak.
Yeah.
So I didn't go. I didn't go flying. I just, as it like stopped, I basically just hopped off the seat at the top, and I fucking belly flopped straight to the ground. Nothing. And then my brother and Alex are also laughing while they're running over to me. I'm also, unfortunately, making just like, but not out of pain, but because I'm laughing, but I have no air in my system because I fucking belly flopped on the ground. All I thought in my head was like, I just fucking Rikishi'd the ground, which was not the right name. Rikishi did the ass thing in WWE. But
I get you.
And I'm just fucking trying to laugh while also, it didn't hurt because I don't know, the way I landed in your arcade, you kind of just flex. Your body just is
you have
nimble.
more
You land.
elasticity
Yeah.
too. I
Yeah.
have
Body's.
another one of those.
Yeah.
I was in high school. No, it might have been eighth or ninth grade, because it was before I dated Kelly. And I was hanging out with this girl that I had a huge crush on, and like we were gonna go to the park, and she wanted to have some drinks, but I didn't like alcohol at the time. So we all went to the park, and it was me, her, my friend Billy, and then turns out this guy she was interested in, that wasn't me.
Oh.
So 4 of us, and Billy and I are standing on top of the playscape, and he was like, "Dude, you okay?" And I was like, "I'm a little ticked off, like I want to hang out with her." And we actually basically were just chaperoning her to like hang out with this dude. And he's like, "Yeah, it's a little weird and whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna head out, man." And like I went to jump off of the playscape, and as I jumped off, I was like, "This is a lot higher than I thought it was." So I hit the ground, and like I hit on my feet, and right when I hit my feet, like she turns to look and be like, "What the fuck?" And I hit the feet and then fall right onto my ass, and I'm just sitting there like,
My butt hurts.
my ass hurts really bad, and it really did. And I was like dead silent, but trying not to like announce that I was in pain. And she's like, "Did you just do a backflip?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then
That's what I
the
did.
guy that she was talking to was like, "Dude, that was fucking dope, man. Like, you got some serious air. That was a nice flip." And I was like, "I want to hate you, but you're a bro.
And you just complimented
You're
me.
a fucking bro. You didn't even have to say that. You all knew I just ate shit."
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
But yeah, I sat there for like a solid 10 minutes just on the ground like,
Ow.
ow.
I love how like that's the thing as a kid, at least for boys.
Yeah, you jump off stuff.
As far as I noticed, like when not a lot of the girl. I mean, I had one girl that would try jumping off the top part.
Yeah.
I was one of the only kids that would do that. Maybe me and like 2 other boys out of
I did it all
like
the time.
50 or 60 kids in our recess.
Idiot.
But yeah, I remember like, I try to think back then and imagine like the parents looking at just a fucking 3-foot kid, a 4-foot kid just jumping off a 12, 13-foot tall. Because the thing is, I'd climb to the top of the slide, but then climb the thing on top of the slide
Me too,
and jump
buddy.
off that.
Me too.
Yeah, it's fun. But like, you're also like, no concept of how dumb that is.
I still do shit like that.
Yeah. Well, I remember like,
But now I know I could really break myself.
the treehouse I've definitely talked about on the podcast before with Alex. He had his dad built him a treehouse in the backyard, and his mom would yell at us because we would climb the tree it was in, because the treehouse was only like still at level with the second story of their house type thing. Halfway up the garage if. So 10 feet, 12 feet. Not high enough that we would die, but we might break our leg if we would. Yeah. So, but we would also climb all the way up this fucking tree, and it was at least like 25, 30 feet.
That's lethal heights.
Yeah.
Anything above 15. Yep.
I mean, we were definitely over the roof. So, and then she'd come out and she'd be like, "What the fuck? Get the fuck!" She would yell at me like I was her kid, because I was.
Yeah,
when I was.
all the time,
yeah, he was the kid that when we were like essentially, I think 7, 8, or 6 or 7 or 8. That's who we were hanging out with daily.
Yeah. That kid I was talking about that was with me at the park.
Yeah.
The reason we said, "All right, I'm gonna head out," was we would always hang out on the roof of his garage.
Yeah.
And then if we needed to go somewhere, we'd be like, "All right, I'm gonna head out, man," and just jump. But we would like straight leg jump down and then land on his yard and like do a little roll.
Yeah.
But his mom would always come out and yell at us for the same thing. She'd be like, "What the fuck? Get down! You're gonna hurt yourself." And we'd be like, "All right, I'm gonna head out," and then just jump off.
Yeah.
And like, I did that at the park, but
Yeah.
the park was a lot higher than the roof of the garage. So like halfway down, I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
I can't roll.
Yeah, I just remember, dude, yeah, she would just yell at us like a motherfucker. She ended up being a lunch lady at my high school
Oh, sick.
later on. And so I came across her and she was like, oh my God. And it was cool to catch up with her.
I had that with my middle school crush.
Huh.
Yeah, she like went to U of M. It was cool. I ran into her like randomly in Michigan and was like, "What the fuck?"
The last time I ran into my middle school crush, I gave her $20.
Or I mean, junior high school
she-
crush. So this was Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean,
And I ran
middle
into her
school,
up in
yeah.
Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah, she was. I don't fucking know. I was an idiot. I'm just I was nice and gullible at the time. It was like years later. She was like, "I'm really broke and I just need to get diapers for my fucking kid." And I gave her $20. I was like, "Whatever."
I've done that. Yeah.
But she literally came over to get it, and I just was like, "Here," and let her run off. I was like, "Fine."
Yeah.
Like, that's hilarious.
To 2 or 3 people that I knew from Oklahoma up here.
Yeah.
And, like, it was always weird as hell because it was like, you look really familiar. And then it was like, did you ever like go to this school? And it was always a school up here. And then one of us would be like, actually, no, like I moved here in like 2005, 2008, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, I was in Oklahoma and Lawton Fort Sill. And it was like, yo, like,
Dude,
do you remember all those gang fights?
I mean, I would be shocked if I ever ran into her again, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, either way, like, I hope she's doing better than she probably was at that time.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
Yeah,
I would hope so at this point. It's been a couple years. That was at least 5 years ago.
Do we want to call it?
Probably.
Okay, I gotta pee.
With
Like, real bad.
that said,
Goodbye.
thanks for watching.
Love
you. Y'all.
Sorry, it's a short episode.
Yeah.
We lost like a few minutes, and I gotta pee like really bad because I've
Yeah.
been drinking water like crazy all day today.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.